Their 13s is probably less distortion on it.
Sunshine with highs in the mid-60s expected Friday, but this is a forecast of change. Clouds on the increase tonight. Overnight lows around 40. A lot of clouds around on Saturday with a few showers possible, particularly late. That gives way to likely rain chances Saturday night, Sunday, and into the early part of next week.
I'm going to let you handle this.
WSFA First Alert Forecast. I'm meteorologist.
I'm going to let you handle it.
All right.
Knee and back pain help line. Do you suffer from knee or back pain? Call now for pain
I got my audience is kind of older. They got it.
Medicare or private insurance.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't get that.
888-KNEE, 800.
Now that would sound good at 95 to 5.
95 to 5.
Additional fees apply. New approved residential customers only. Tired of getting nickel.
That We Are the Champions would be good by Queen.
Plug your expensive cable TV contract and get more with DirecTV. Only DirecTV has packages with everything you need for your home starting at $50 per month plus taxes. Get up to 4 receivers plus movie channels like HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, and Stars for 3 months at no extra cost. You can watch anytime, anywhere, including your live and recorded shows with the DirecTV app. Plus, NFL Sunday Ticket 2016 is included. Order before January 21st and get NFL Sunday Ticket through 2017 as part of your deal. Forget about recording conflict. Genie can record up to 4 times at once. DirecTV is #1 in customer satisfaction compared to all other major cable and satellite providers. Get a 2-year price lock when bundling with existing AT&T services. Call 800-642-9286. Call 800-642-9286 now. Call 800-642-9286. The moment it starts, it's like nothing you've ever experienced. The beat of the pulse, the roar, excitement, fervor, desire. The air is thick with anticipation. The taste is like no other sensation. Rows upon rows of possibilities. Hundreds of opportunities. The move in the room. The rhythm of another game. It moves in a flash. Just like it began. It's another end to your glorious hot Alabama night at One Creek Casino and Hotel in Montgomery and Wetumpka. Find your winning moment. Now, hear Montgomery's news leader, News Radio 1440 on your HD radio at 95.1 HD3. News Radio 1440. News Radio 1440 reminds you to speak clearly. It makes it much easier for us to take your words out of context. Decisions with Kevin Elkins is back. Got a comment? Call and be heard right now at 860-1440.
How much is your mortgage payment this month? What would your family do with all the extra money if you didn't have to make your next 2 house payments? Hometown Lenders can show you how and even get you a lower monthly payment at 647-1900 or 647-1900.com. MLS 65084, equal housing number.
Well, you want me to leave? It's like myself right now? Right now. Good. All right. You let me know when you want me to. You ready?
All right, man, I'll bring you back. Yeah, all right. Good. I'll be your producer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Coronado Artea Harris, owner of the Global Markets, majority stakeholder of all currencies on the Forex. And now, interviewing the famous, the one and only, the hardest working man in Montgomery.
Yes.
Kelvin Elkins.
Yes. Good morning, Coronado.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Elkins. It's a pleasure to interview you this morning.
Well, just have at it. Don't, be tough on me. Don't cut me in the slack. My fans want to know certain things that I haven't been able to tell them. So if you can pull it out of me, that's going to be great. Okay. Now let's give the numbers if anybody wants to call us after this interview, 860-1440. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't told them what to say. There's nothing out of bounds here. If I don't want to answer, I just won't. There's no question too hard, no insignificant question. All right. What's the first one?
Mr. Elkins, I would like to know, do you feel that about 60% of your customers or your callers are ignoramuses? Do you truly believe that they're ignoramuses?
No. As a matter of fact, we may disagree on many things, but I actually feel that the talk radio audience, honestly, is probably some of the brightest people in any radio audience. They are some of the brightest people there is. And I think sometimes we get disagreements mixed up with intelligence, and I think that's a misnomer.
Sounds great. Sounds great. And Mr. Evans,
Yes.
I would like to ask you,
Come from the microphone there, Mr. Edward. Yes, go right ahead.
how far do you think is too far for the NSA secret surveillance? How far is 24-hour surveillance? Is it appropriate?
No.
Is it morally appropriate?
Not in a free society. We have too many young men and women overseas protecting what we call our way of life. We have gone in harm's way to help people who've been oppressed by those kinds of rules to have that same thing done over here. It's not right.
In the boundaries of right and wrong,
Yes.
do rules apply to the First Amendment? How far can a United States citizen take the First Amendment?
A great question, and our newly elected president the other day said something that I totally disagreed with, and he felt as though there are people who should be put in jail or punished for stomping on the flag. I disagree with that. The First Amendment is not for people who say things you agree with. The First Amendment is for people who say things you don't agree with. And that flag, for all it stands for, is merely a piece of cloth. It is what it stands for that is in our heart that nobody's ever going to stomp out of me. So now when they start stomping on me, then we got a problem. But they want to stomp on a piece of cloth as a measurement, as a protest. I do not have a problem. I used to didn't like that, but when you leave this country and you go to other countries and you see the oppression that other people are under, you have an appreciation for folks in America who can. So I think you cannot yell fire in a theater, okay, and things of that nature, because that puts people's life in danger. But no, I think the Supreme Court and everybody got it right on the First Amendment. It is ultimate to what we are as a nation.
If you were Sergeant Dan and you were laying out there in Vietnam, and General Forrest came to save you, and you told Forrest to put you down, would you be mad if he picked you up and brought you back here to the radio?
I probably wouldn't be mad later on, but I may be a little upset right there, but I might be thankful later on.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Mr. Evans.
Yes.
Is there anything? I know you're the bravest man in Montgomery, Alabama.
The only paratrooper on the airways of America.
Is there anything in this world that scares you? Scares the bejesus out of you?
You want a serious answer or a Bravo Sierra one?
A serious answer.
What scares me is that up until Mr. Trump, and I mean this with all of my heart, until Trump got elected, I was scared that America was going the wrong way, and my two boys, would never have the opportunities that I have had in America. I've done that. Hadn't done a lot with them, but they have been there. I was scared. I was scared that we had become a nation where people thought political correctness was more important than what we value as Americans, and that is that free speech. And I was scared that people wanted a guarantee rather than an opportunity. It scared me.
Sounds good. Sounds very interesting. That liberty and justice is very important.
It is important because without those two things, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. If you don't have the opportunities to reach out, to dream, the thing about America that is always giving people the what was possible attitude. With Democrats in the White House, it is what is probable. In my opinion, it is what is probable. If you are born poor, chances are you're going to leave here poor. But possibility tells me that no matter how I am born in this country, if I'm willing to do all that it takes, at least I can put myself in the way of opportunity to be successful. And that's not BS either. That's exactly what I feel. That's exactly what I feel.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds very good.
Yeah.
Is there anything in this world, like the cologne that Puff Daddy created, called Unforgivable? Is there any sin out there that's unforgivable in your mind?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think you got to ask for it. I think you got to ask for it. I think it's just, it's just like your car. People can give you a car, they can give you gas money, and tell you where to go work. But if you don't get in the car, start it up, and go, the job won't be yours. So no, I think you can be forgiven for anything. At least that is what the Bible tells me if you ask for it. Except I think there's a couple called blasphemy, which I haven't figured out. Blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. I don't know what that means exactly, but yeah, I think there is. I think you got some calls here, Mr. Talk Show. So, want me to take this call for you?
I take it.
Yeah, okay.
Good morning. You're on air. Coronado speaking.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, sir. How are you?
I am doing excellent. Kelvin, I want to tell you something that what you just said was probably one of the best things you said, talking about what you're afraid of and what it takes to be. See, the part I'd like to add to your statement is not only do we work hard to do the things, but just because we as an individual may not achieve the goal, what is very, very important is to make sure that whether I succeed or not, that I do everything I can to help my children
Absolutely.
in situations where they can.
And if they fail, at least they will not fail because we did not do our best to make sure the path was there. Mm-hmm.
You have immigrants that came to this country and they had nothing and they worked hard. And you know what? A lot of them ended up with nothing. You know what they did? They made sure that their children had a set of values and a set of morals, and they made sure that children became educated. And their children became successful, or most of them did, if the parents had that mindset that you were forcing.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
But as far as the flag goes,
Mm-hmm.
I think the flag bird is kind of like the state of Alabama. The state of Alabama, as long as I can remember, has had an open carry law. But if you open carry a weapon, you're there for disturbing the peace. Because if you walk in with a gun or you make people lose money, they would say you're disturbing the peace. And a very, very minimal, if a person is burning a flag, that would be an incitement act, and that would be unacceptable.
But would that not put a chill, though, on free speech?
I don't think that would, because it gets back to calling fire, where you sit there and yell at people walking up and down the street, talking to everybody walking up and down the street.
Well, now that would be, yeah, that would be, yeah. Yeah, talk about my mama, though. That would get some disturbing of the peace. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Hey, I appreciate your call, Mr. Coronado. You want to take another call?
I'll take another call. Good morning. You're on air. Coronado speaking.
Yes. Yes.
This is Rebel's sake, and I have this ground on. We got to talk about injustice, mistreatment of the allowed to be attacked and put.
Well, I tell you what, because I was waiting for you guys to come down here.
We got him to wait after 10 o'clock, so you got all your other stuff out the way, so we can talk.
Well, actually, I don't have much. We got to talk about it on Monday. I'm doing.
No, well, we're not going to talk about it, but to see.
Well, I waited for you guys. Wait a minute. I waited for you guys at 9 o'clock.
We did not say what we was going to do, because this man's life is being threatened.
Mm-hmm.
He feels unsafe.
I understand.